Hello, everyone. Welcome to our program, Don't Just Make Art, Let's Talk About Art. Today it is 7th of March 21, and tomorrow it is going to be a celebration of International Women's Day, and then on 14th March is going to be Mother's Day. So there are, quite important celebration that will give us the time to reflect on the people that inspired us, influenced us, and on the people that actually support us in our work. And this is so important, to give some of our time to them, and show us our appreciation. So for today we have a special program. It is dedicated for International Women's Day. We are going to have some guest young artists that they are going to show with us they're going to show us some of their best crafts specific for this celebration. And because tomorrow also the schools are starting, I heard that many children want to do a present for their teacher to show their appreciation. So you can take this as inspiration and can do something for your teacher. Can be as a card or just a drawing, and you can attach it to your card. But before we start this, I want to do a short presentation about the most important female artists, that influenced the entire art history. So I have already sharing with you guys one of my screens. I'll just make it large so you guys can see exactly. So we have Artemisia Gentileschi. Now, she's from Italy, and she was from the Baroque period that was on 17th century. It was a time when very rarely you could hear about female artists. In the entire history of art, up to Baroque, I think you can hear only about artists. Leonardo da Vinci, Raphael, so just artists, very rare female artists. Now, she made her way into the arts, and she was supported a lot by her father, who was as well an artist, and she was the first woman to be accepted in the most prestigious school of art on that time, that is the Fine Art Academy in Florence. Her talent, it is just outstanding, and she continued to be recognized for her realistic depiction of the female form, the depth of her colors, and her striking use of light and shadow. Very nice, inspirational, artist from Baroque style. A little bit later, in 1755, born, died in 1842, it is Elisabeth Lebrun. She was a French artist, and what is amazing about her is that she painted mostly for the elite. Is really interesting about this. So her talent is undeniable. She continues to be recognized for her realistic depiction of female form, the depth of her colors, and her striking use of light and shadow. Her big career break came when she was named as Marie Antoinette's portrait painter. This is the biggest achievement you can get, to be, the royal court painter. And she was later accepted her entry to prestigious art academies. The natural, relaxed manner of her portrait was considered revolutionary at a time when portraiture often called for formal depiction of upper classes. That's interesting. I love to see the picture of upper class elite into, not to meet them, but just to see them in pictures. Okay, so the next artist. Yeah. So sorry for. Okay. Difficult to get to the next picture. The next artist is Marie Cassatt. I'm really sorry. I don't know why I can't get to the picture. Okay, Marie Cassatt. Now, what is interesting about her, she's an American painter, and she spent her adult life in France, where she became a part of Impressionist group. So she get her success working along with Impressionist artists. She moved in Paris at the age of 22, and she got a private apprenticeship and spent her time copying old masters' paintings in the Louvre. So this is just a thing to learn as an artist. The main thing to become an artist is to copy, the classic artists. This is one way of becoming a real artist. Okay, and then her career started taking off when she joined the Impressionists and forged a lifelong friendship with Degas. She created her own career path with Impressionists, and her paintings often highlight women acting as caretakers. Very realistic topics, and very nice how she was very close to women and all the movements, that supported women. Now, one of the artists that I think any person that has nothing to do with art definitely knows when they hear Frida Kahlo. I think the whole world knows Frida Kahlo. Now, what was unique about her is that her life was quite tragic, because first of all started with an accident, and then her life with her husband, which was the same, a famous artist. So it was a lot. She went through a lot, and she depicted everything into her paintings. I mean, when you see her work, you just see sorrow, pain, and the life that she had, and that made her so unique. Her husband was Diego Rivera, and most of the time he overshadowed her artistic abilities. She was particularly known for her self-portraits, which deal with themes of identity, suffering, and the human body. Though she was sometimes written about as Diego Rivera's wife, said, during her lifetime, her artwork gained the momentum of highlight after her death. The most famous Frida Kahlo's paintings belong to the important museums all around the world. Oh, it's a very sad life. It's very interesting to read about her life. It's really, yeah. And one of the most important contemporary artists, it is Sama Yayoi. Now, I would say she's very close to the life of Van Gogh. She suffered a lot. She has a disease, but through her suffering, she started having an obsession with dots, and she created the most powerful and striking contemporary artworks. One of them is just behind her, is called Fireflies on the Water. What is it? It's actually a dark room full of mirrors and spots of lights that they're moving around. So you actually, when you enter in there, it's a completely darkness, is a reflection of yourself, and then lights everywhere. It's just a striking, I think, experience to get. Just before we get back to our young artists, I want just to say a few words about my inspirational female artists, not only my inspirational females in the history. So not only artists, just is Margaret Thatcher, the politician, is called Iron Lady, and she got her nickname because of her leadership style. It's not that I'm interested about the political views, but her character was so strong to get in the politics where you don't hear of any women, just men around. I don't think I heard anyone else, and to be that strong. So she is my model as a politician. As an artist, it is Frida Kahlo. As a scientist, it is a Romanian scientist called Ana Aslan. She's known for, she developed a term called gerontology. Now, what does that mean? Is a therapy that prevents the process of aging. This is really interesting. Her cosmetics really reached all over the world. And the most influential politician that used her therapy and products was JF Kennedy. And of course, in music, my inspirational female model is Adele. Please post your inspirational female artist. It will be really interesting, guys, to see this in the comments. And now we are gonna get back to our young artists, and they are going to show us some of their best crafts for this topic, International Women's Day. And then, guys, let's see which one looks the most amazing. Brilliant. Okay, let's get back to our artists. Yeah. So sorry. Let's get. Okay. So who shall we start first? Shall we start with Dano? How are you, Dano?
I'm good. How about you guys?
I'm fine. Oh my God, Dano, exciting. What are you going to show us today, Dano?
Well, since everybody is involved in roses and it represents a different way of love, I'm going to show everybody who's watching or anyone who will be watching later I'll be showing them how to draw a rose in a heart shape.
Yeah.
So they could cut it out or do it in a side sticker throw. Or it could be a way to emphasize love.
Brilliant.
Get started.
Yes. Thank you, Dano.
For this, you'll be needing a piece of paper, a pencil, and if you're not going to color it or if you're coloring, you're also going to need color pencils. So to start this rose off, we're going to start off with a simple heart shape. So it's going to look easy and then it's going to be our outline to get on with. So I'm going to do it a bit darker so everyone can see. But you don't have to do it very dark. So make the heart shape as big as you want, and it will be depending on how big you want your flower to look like. I'm going to draw mine big enough so everyone can see whoever's watching.
Nice.
Your base shape, and then we're going to start drawing our roses from it, and then later on you're going to rub out the heart shape. To begin with, let's just start from the last petal in the flower. So just do some gentle waves so they look a bit realistic and from curves and bumps. So far this is our first petal out of the shape. Once more, so it's going to be in a curved, kind of like a crescent moon shape. And then we're going to do the same, but this time out of the heart shape. It could be in various forms. It doesn't also have to be in a crescent shape. It could be in a weird, funny shape like mine. Or it could be in perfect shape. It depends on how you want your rose. And then to cover the entire heart, we're going to finish off with a small petal in the bottom so that it connects all of the top two petals. So that's how it's going to look like. So that's going to be our basic shape. And then from this, we're going to start working towards to the center of the picture. So obviously the middle section here is going to look like a normal rose. But before that, going to the center section, we're just going to do some gentle curves. Don't try to put too much pressure on your page so it doesn't look really bad on the other side. So I'm just covering in the lines so they look a bit realistic and some petals are popping out while some of them are staying tucked in. So far I should have around 5 or 6 petals. And now we're going to start working towards the picture. We're going to take the right corner of the petals and we're going to do a slight curve and then with some with some jotted lines, curvy lines, and then we're going to do same one but with a bit of gap so it'll be looking like the flower petal has been bent over. And then we're going to do the same on this side but take it in and then so that we can cover the picture. so far this is how our picture would be looking like, and then we're going to do the same but with bigger gaps the deeper we're going in. So this one's going to have a bit much of a bigger gap compared to this one and this one, and then we're going to do the bent leaf, sorry, the petal, and then we're going to do the same on this side, but we're also going to try to connect it with the other bigger petals. And now since we've done and we're near to the middle, I'm just going to finish my last bent petal. And since we're in the center of the shape, we're going to try to make it look like a circle so it looks like it's blooming. So a small circle, it doesn't need to be perfect because roses are never perfect. And then that is kind of like, it should sort of look like a sideways egg to be precise. And then we're just going to draw in a tiny, you could kind of say a stiff semicircle and then a small circle inside it. So this is how our picture will be looking. Just going to bring it up a bit close.
Oh, looks nice, Danu. Wow.
But now I'm going to rub out the heart shape, which I used as my guideline, so it looks perfect.
Very nice.
So there we go. This is how my flower looks right now, without the lines and the guidelines. If you think you could, if you want to fix some of the corners or the bigger petals which you drew, please be free and go ahead to do that. Feel free. So this is how I feel like mine. And then I'm going to start coloring my picture. So for this picture, I'm going to mostly look like based on red. So I'm going to take all the shades of red along with pink and some white as well. So I'm just going to use these main 5 colors on my petal, for my petals.
Nice.
So we're going to use white for highlights. So basically these are most of the important 4 colors. We're going to start off with the darkest petal, the darkest color, and then we're going to start from the outside and we're going to work our way into the middle of the rose. So we're just going to give like we're going to use our darkest color pencil, and then we're going to kind of give it like an outline on all of the petals. So each petal has its own boundary. So there's my first petal done. Remember, feel free, don't keep your hands stiff because the petal has to be realistic along with wavy lines. If you think the color isn't good as you think, you can apply a bit of pressure or take more of a maroon based color, a dark purple. Keep your wavy lines and then try to stick to the heart shape so it doesn't more of a break the heart shape of the flower. The rose. So this is my outline of my heart shape, and then I'm just going to do all of that until I reach to the center.
So Danu is basically now, so you do the outlines and then the coloring with different shades of red on the petals.
So try it. Also, don't worry about the bent flower petals we talked about earlier. Please do that as well because we're going to do some highlighting work over there. So, but do all of the flower or petal lines so you don't miss one of them, including the center.
Danu, so do you mind while you do this, I'll go to the next person while you do the coloring on the petals?
Sure.
Yeah, brilliant. Thank you, Danu. So let's hear from Diksha, because I know you got something similar with Rose.
Yeah, I do. I have a rose as well today.
Ooh, exciting. Now, so you have a different material.
Yeah, so today I'm going to use tinfoil to make my rose instead. And it's going to be a 3D rose made entirely out of tinfoil because it's something everyone has at home. And I think roses are quite popular because it's just a universal symbol of love, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everyone loves a good rose. So today I'm going to show you how to make it out of this square of tinfoil. And what you have to do is first you have to scrunch it up and then flatten it out again. And I've already done that. And we're going to be using shapes like these for the petals. So I've already made one. And I'm going to make 5 more. So to make them, you have to get a square about this big, then fold it over. You make sure it's all even on all the sides. And then we fold it inwards and we make the circular edge shapes.
I love the noise of tinfoil.
Yeah.
It's therapeutic, honestly.
Yeah, it's a good bit of ASMR.
Yeah.
And the good thing about it is that you can give it to anyone. Like you can give it to your mum, like your teachers, literally anyone.
Maybe you can attach to a card, is it?
Yeah, I mean, you could put it inside a card if you wanted to.
Like a 3D card, yes.
Yeah. And it's okay if it's not too perfect because, as Donnie said, roses aren't perfect either. I'm going to try and make it roughly the same size though.
Yeah. How many petals should be so roughly?
So you're supposed to have 6. I have 4 so far, so just 2 more and then we'll be done with the petals. And it's best if you make sure you squash it so it's as thin as it can get.
We can see already from Danushika, it's really taking shape. Looks nice.
Yeah,
very
it's
nice.
really good. So this one's the last petal.
Meanwhile, everyone, please send us messages. What do you think about the crafts? Which one is the most inspirational woman that, mark your life and, you read about their life and is really inspiring? It's really nice to find out because the person that you admire is actually describing your own character. I mean, you want to get there, you want to be like that person. And it's actually how you are. So yeah, it's really nice. To talk about the role models.
So we have our 6 petals here. And now we have to make 2 of these, which are going to be like the little leaves at the bottom of the rose. And then to make them, it's literally the same, but instead of curving the edges, you'll have to angle it. So you make it pointy with about 2 triangles. like that on one side. With another pointy triangle on the other side.
Wow.
So you have 2 of those now, the 2 triangular ones. And you'd get a strip of tin foil and just scrunch it up. Make it a little ball. And this is going to be like the bud of the rose inside.
All right.
Then take a little bit of tin foil and keep it to the side because we're going to use this for the leaves later. And with the rest of it, we're going to make the stem. So we're going to put the bud in the corner of the tin foil, of the sheet that we have left, and we're going to roll it. And just scrunch up.
That's actually really interesting, Diksha. I don't think I've seen something similar. Very nice.
I saw it on YouTube the other day and I was like, it's actually really cool. And it's really easy as well.
Oh, yeah.
And you have to make sure the stem is really thin.
Oh, that's a nice idea.
So you have to make sure everything's as squashed as possible. So this is how it looks like so far. I still have to squash this bit, but I think if you could get this bit a little bit thinner, that would be much better because we're going to thread these petals in through it. So we really need this to be as thin as possible.
Oh. So Diksha, while we do this, so actually you need to put the petals through the stem, no?
Yeah. So from the
Brilliant.
bottom, we'll lift the
Brilliant.
petals through.
So Diksha is okay. I'll let you to carry on and we'll go to Siona. Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you. So yes, Siona, let's see. We have a surprisingly, another type of craft. So let's see what is going to be about.
Hi everyone. Today I am making a card. For me, it's like Mother's Day based, but you can make it on like any woman that you look up to or you want to dedicate it to. So it's gonna include like a photo in the middle of this card, and around it there will be a mandala kind of design and pattern, and then on the side there will be 2 roses. So for this, you will need like an A4 or any kind of size card paper. Then you'll need 2 kind of like round things that you'll need to make the whole shape of the mandala around the photo. Then you'll need a glue stick to stick the photo. Then you'll need also a few pens, like mostly red, black, and green. And then also just pencil and rubber. So I'm just gonna move it down now so you can see.
Exciting.
So I'm first just going to stick the photo in the middle. So I'm just gonna do that quickly. The whole mandala size and everything depends on the size of the photo and the paper. So you'll have to kind of see if the photo will actually fit in the mandala. So just stick it in the middle there. Then you'll have like a smaller kind of round shape, and then you'll put it around the photo. Just close the glue stick. And then you just trace the outline of that circular shape with your pencil. So then around the picture, you'll have your circular shape. Then you'll get the more round, like bigger circle, and then put it just outside the last circle. And then just also trace that around. And then in between those two lines, you'll have like one part of your mandala design. So you can start like off by making the little designs that you want to inside two of those lines. So mine are kind of petal leaf kind of designs all around, and you have to make sure they're all symmetrical so that it actually looks correct. It's gonna go all around.
We have lost Dana. I think she just lost the internet connection. Hopefully she'll get back to us. We want to see the finished rows.
Yeah.
From Diksha already we can see the rows. Very nice.
After you've done that design inside the two lines of the circles, outside of the like big circle, you can start making like these small kind of half of a circle like shapes just around. So it looks a bit more intricate.
Very nice. You can guys see Danu's work. Very nice, Danu. You can see already the highlights from the petals, Diksha, the swell. Amazing. I mean, guys, I think you are already packed with ideas, for tomorrow, meeting with teacher after a long time. It will be nice to give this kind of presents. It's really, really nice. Cards or a 3D object done by yourself. A nice message.
Next, inside the small circles around the picture, there will be like heart shapes, but the round part at the top, they will be like coiled almost. So they won't have like inside, they'll be like a curved shape. They won't close, but they'll just be like right next to each other. And then like that. And then just do that all around, but like it has to be right underneath each of the little half leaf petal things.
Really nice Diksha as well. Very, very nice. I just love the you know, all the ideas. They're so unique. Very nice. So Siona, who would be your inspirational woman?
Well, there are a lot of artists, like female artists, that I do look up to a lot. It's really hard to like name all of them, but yeah.
Beside art in music, do you have any female artists that you admire?
Well, I do like a lot of artists. I'm not really into the music that much though, so
Danu, do you have any inspirational women that made a mark on your yeah?
Actually, there's one woman. Her name
Yeah?
is Dame Judy Dench, and people call her as a true English rose
Oh,
because she's one of the most she's actually one of Britain's most loved beloved actress back in those times. And as you know, back in those times there was really a lot of partiality between men and women. So she
oh,
really made a
interesting.
mark in the industries.
Oh, wow, that's interesting. In music, do you have anyone?
Not really, but she also got an award from Oscar, so that's a really
Ooh,
something.
very nice, very nice. Diksha, do you have any inspirational woman?
If we're talking about music, I love Cardi B.
Oh,
I mean, it's a bit of an unconventional choice,
yeah.
but I think she really shows everyone that it's okay to be who you are,
Yeah.
and to like do anything because you can.
Exactly. All you need to do is just to want to do something, is it? And yeah, it's not difficult.
Yeah.
Are you gonna have leaves on the rose, Diksha?
Yeah.
On the stem?
So we have the petals are all done now.
Wow.
Oh, the light makes it hard for you to see it, but yeah, so I'm adding the little thorn petals here. So these ones are like the thorn petals.
Very nice.
And then we're gonna be making, so with the rest of the tinfoil that we have left,
Yeah.
we're gonna be making a few bigger petals to go here and here.
Yeah. Oh, exciting.
So it's almost done.
I mean, honestly, I just look, my son had, the message from school, oh, please, can you send some gifts or cards nicely to your teacher? And I just searched online ideas and all this. And I searched YouTube, I searched, Google, and believe me, I couldn't find what you guys are doing. So this is why I'm mesmerized. So well done for this. It's really unique. Very nice. I can share with you guys what I have found so far, just the inspiration. I found these flowers, the same you can attach on a card. I found a tiny one. This is a card actually that has so the hands, you draw you trace your hand on the paper and then you cut out and stick on a card, and it's like you fold the fingers and you put a branch there and add some flowers. Very nice idea. I really liked it.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it was cute. Same an 8 for 8 March with flowers. Very cute. Idea for cards. And yeah, these are mostly the ideas. So I said that I couldn't find the same, some nice flower bouquets and everything done from glitter paper. Yeah, really nice, inspiring. Let me see what. Yeah. Very nice. The rose is really nice. Dano and Siona, yeah, I really nice the idea. Really, really nice. And when you do mandala, probably you can do, actually, it's very therapeutic. Most of the books that, lately are therapeutic drawing and always, they have a lot of mandala designs, is it? And these.
Yeah,
Is
they do. Yeah, it's really like relaxing, and I had like a lot of mandala books, and then I used to color them a lot in.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't have the patience. I don't know why I can't do it. It's a really test of patience, and yeah, basically because I use big brushes in my paintings. I just all over the canvas, and I can't just be very nice. I can't. Oh, it's so difficult. But it's a good, it's a good test, to test your patience.
Yeah.
Really nice. Oh wow, Disha, very nice.
It kind of just looks like a bunch of tinfoil on the camera, but
No, we can see it. Believe me, we can. I'm just imagining if you can add color.
onto the tinfoil.
Yeah, maybe some acrylic, it will give a nice.
Yeah, especially if it was like just on the edges or something.
Yeah. Some splashes, of color. It'll look really
Yeah.
nice.
And if you
Very.
made like a bouquet of these to give to your teacher, that'd be so pretty.
Is it? Yes, and with different
Yeah.
colors.
So now we're gonna move on to the leaves. I think with this, it's just about having fun and like making it just seem like
Yeah.
something similar. I think kids would really like this as well because it's just something to do with your hands, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, and mostly you can find it in any house, so it's
Yeah,
very
tinfoil.
accessible material. So Dano, how do you see the drawing? Do you see it like put a print, cut out and stick on a card maybe, or oh, that looks amazing. And I like it how a petal is coming out of the shape of the heart. It's really, really nice. I would see it as a cutout on a dark card and with a nice glitter writing. I love glitter.
I think everyone loves glitter.
Oh no, believe me, not everyone. There are people who have phobia from glitter.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, in the studio, I had parents, they were sending their children just to do the glitter because they couldn't stand glitter in their house.
Wow.
So this is the final outcome. I didn't realize I was on mute earlier.
Very nice.
That's the
Really, really nice. Wow.
I've also added an extra color, so yellow, which I did not mention before, but this is the final outcome.
Wow. I love it, Dano. Very
So
nice.
if you're interested, you could make a bunch of these and
Yes.
various sizes, and then you could stick them on a card, write
Yes.
a message for someone who you're inspired by, who's still alive.
That is brilliant. Brilliant. I really liked how you done the drawing, Dano. Very nice. It looks really realistic.
Thank you.
So how do you think how do you think, Danu, would be the best way to learn how to draw a rose?
The way is to look at the real life. So use real life. So a rose in front of you.
Yeah, it's true.
I try to use still life so you can explore every single detail in each thing.
It's true.
That'd be a lot helpful if you're really interested in doing the details.
Personal, I find drawing roses the most difficult flower to draw. And I think if someone is coming and asking you, can you draw for me a rose? I mean, instantly, I think it helps to learn how to draw a rose by heart. You know, so you know it starts from center, then how you build up the petals. Otherwise, I think it's really difficult, you know, to draw. It's not like a daisy or, you know, any other flower. Rose is really intricate thing to draw. We can see Siona's work is really coming out very nice. Siona is
Yeah, I'm just outlining all the like mandala designs I've done so far with black. It's like a
very
really thin lines.
And you can actually develop your own design, is it, Siona? So,
Yeah, you can do that with mandalas. It can be anything, honestly, but it just has to like kind of look symmetrical, and then it will just look good.
yeah. So you actually start from the circle.
Yeah.
And then you just build up.
Yeah, you can just do whatever you want from there.
Being honest, when I was at school, I used to scribble a lot, and I used to start exactly like this. I used to draw a line or a circle and then building up designs around, just randomly out of my mind. And it was so nice. And after a few minutes, you realize, oh, wow, something amazing is coming out here.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
I remember when I was like younger, I got like this big piece of paper, and then I just started like fully just covering it with designs.
Yeah.
And then I just realized how good it looks, and then I just kept doing it.
Oh, one of the leaves fell off.
Looks really nice, Diksha. I really love it.
Oh, thank you.
And it's like accessible for anyone, you know.
Yeah.
Very nice.
This is actually my first time properly making it.
Really? So that
Yeah.
means it is easy to do it, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Very nice.
So yeah, this is the finished one.
Oh, wow. Very nice. Believe me, this one looks really nice in the camera.
Oh, thank you.
You might think it doesn't, but yes, it is nice. Guys, all I can say is just thank you so much. It is really inspirational what you've done. I hope, you know, many children will get ideas and, you know, do something nice for their teacher, then next week for their mother. I hope I'll get something from my children.
Oh.
Present. Not sure, but it's nice, you know, as a mother to feel it's not bad actually to get a present, to receive a present, but you know, the symbol of giving you something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really nice. Very nice, guys. Dano, do you mind just to turn around the rose so we can see? Yeah. Oh, that is nice. Very nice. And Diksha is perfect. Looks outstanding.
Oh, thank you.
Same, Siona. Very nice. So yes, once again, guys, thank you so much. And please leave us the comments. Even after this live interview, the recording will be on the Facebook and YouTube. Leave us your comments. We really want to hear which one you like most, and we want to find out about your inspirational female artists or female in general. Give us more ideas about maybe you've done special crafts. You can send us the pictures, the same by posting in the message box. I hope, yeah, we have already Rose Heart. Oh, you see, Danu, well done. Probably Danu and Diksha, yeah. So thank you so much, guys, for all your help. You really made the day, probably for so many people. And good luck in your career. You know,
Thank you.
if you want to pursue your career as an artist, is really rewarding. It is, you know, it gives you the freedom that you have never experienced, and I think is the most amazing thing. And Danu, in your teaching, because I know you want to develop a career as an art teacher. Siona, I know you want to be like professional artist. Diksha, the same, you know, in everything. So all the best, guys. I'm really happy everyone enjoyed. And yeah, guys, well done.
Thanks for having us.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Siona, Diksha, Danu. All the best. Bye,
Thank
guys.
you.
Bye, everyone. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Bye.